All right, we are recording.
All right. Everybody gets to see my exercise in futility. Yeah. Well, I reckon if this kills me, you can just bury me right over yonder. I'll be all right.
Yeah, I got my shovel. We'll just dig a hole.
And I guess,
It's actually a little poop.
I guess if I die, I'll have to leave the wicked walking stick to you.
Well, guys, we are on the trail. And as you can see, Shane made it.
Yeah. That's yet to be determined whether I made it or not.
We made it to the lake. Not filming a whole lot for the trip in because it's the same thing you saw if you watched my Pigeon Roost overnight trail, which I'll put a shortcut to at the top. We'll film here and there, and then we'll set up camp. Yeah, this is where I took that picture last time everybody liked.
Beaver Lake is such a clean lake.
Yeah, another dogwood.
Oh yeah, it's getting with it too. Oh, what's that one up yonder?
I don't think I can focus on it with the sun shining on me. There's a couple of them up there. All right, let's keep going. Well, after 2.69 miles, what do you think so far?
Well, so far it's best for me. I ain't dancing yet.
It's not too bad. It's nice out here.
It is. Beautiful day. Beautiful area. I would highly suggest all them boys from Kansas City come down here and try this out. They will enjoy it.
Yeah, Bob and Jason need to get down here from Kansas City.
They do.
Hint, hint, guys. Keep talking about it. This is what you're missing.
Y'all are missing hanging out with me.
The caveman and Hop Sing.
Oh, we have about 4 time.
So I haven't filmed a whole lot today. Just been enjoying the hike. Till we got to this uphill. It's been kind of nice having somebody else along. So now I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. So we're gonna keep going. I'll check back when we get to the lake. Well, we have made it back to the lake, as you can probably tell. You guys have seen me here a few times before. What do you think of that?
Beautiful.
It's right down here to our left where we'll get right down to the water.
Makes me wish I'd have brought a fishing pole. And that, ladies and gentlemen, how you handle a cell phone while you're out here.
Yeah, mute. Oh, I got a phone call? Where's that ignore button?
As long as my phone's closed, any outside button is a mute button.
That's why I got all these special ringtones. Like if Cindy calls, it's like, your ex-wife is attempting to call you on your cellular device.
Yeah.
Somebody down there doing a little kayak fishing. Yeah, the water is up from the last time I was here. I say we skip this for now and go find a camping spot. But this is where we'll come to get water. It's the easiest access to the lake. And it looks a little muddy because he's been on it.
Well, it looks that way over there, though. I'd say the lake's been a little rough. Wind
Yeah,
has been working it.
but that's what the Sawyer's for.
That's right.
Oh look, pontoon boat. I can't get rid of the paparazzi. They find me everywhere I go. They're look, if you'll look to your immediate right, you will see Caveman.
Yeah.
All right, let's go find a camping spot. Well guys, here we are. Got our camp set up. There's Shane's tent right there. You've seen mine before, but this is the first time I've actually set it completely up. There's my backpack. Tent all set up. We got a bunch of firewood. Boiling up some water for something to eat. What's up, Shane?
Me, barely.
Unfortunately, this trip, we got some neighbors, which that's fine. It gave us the comic relief earlier when a guy tried to set his hammock up and fell out of it twice. Finally gave up. So we're calling him Hammock Hank. I think he'll be sleeping under a tarp tonight. Waiting for the sun to go down. We'll get a fire going. And here in a little bit, we're going to test some knives. See ya. Shane using his wood fuel stove. Heat up some water. That ought to work real good. I've been thinking about getting one of these, but I haven't yet.
First time I've used that one.
Yeah, I could tell how, you know, it's like brand new and stuff.
I've had it for 20 years. Or something like that.
A lot lighter than that fuel canister I carry around.
Oh, they make them a lot lighter than this one these days.
Oh, I know, they got some titanium ones, but they want a bunch of money for them.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, we're going to look at the new knife I just got in from Dan's Depot, the Woodsman. Now, these knives, they were giving these away. All you had to pay was shipping, but you had to get in quick because they ran out of them. Matter of fact, Shane didn't get one. It reminds me a lot of the Moras. It's got a really nice grip on the handle, very sharp. As a matter of fact, here's my Mora Bushcraft Black. You can see the blade on mine's a little bit longer. Handle's about the same. It's not quite as thick as the Bushcraft Black, but it's just as sharp. So we're going to get a fire going with it. See you in a minute. Let's see how it works in processing this fat wood. This thing is sharp as a razor blade. Well, we got that fat wood processed. Now we're going to move it over to the fire pit and get a fire going.
rough to show the video. Oh, thanks, man. Man, yeah, that is awesome. I got too much wood in my little stove.
Well, I'd say the Dan's Depot. Oh, great, sap smoke. The Dan's Depot Woodsman knife works really well. A couple of strikes off the ferro rod, which it struck that ferro rod just fine. No problems at all. And we got a fire going. See ya. Well, that fat wood done the trick. Got that fire going real good. Shane's little stove worked real well. I bought a whole box, 5-pound box of this fat wood from Ace Hardware for like 10 bucks. I think that's gonna last me a long time. It's good stuff. So what do you think? Can we do it again?
Oh, thank you.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah. I'd like to do it come November during deer season.
If you're still at America, you'll be working in deer season.
Yeah, I know it. I know it.
I haven't done any winter overnights. I don't know
Oh, I used to love it.
if I have. I mean, obviously I have the right sleeping bag for it. 0-degree bag. I made it through that one night where it got down in the upper 20s and I didn't have thermals on or nothing, you know, so.
Yeah. Oh, I've got one that'll go way below 0, but it's way too dang heavy to be carrying anywhere on a backpack.
Problem is keeping your water from freezing. And
Yeah. Now you wrap it up in that sleeping bag, it
take
ain't
it,
gonna
put it in the
freeze.
bag with you.
Yeah. Well, me and my buddy Steve, we went up to his property this last year and camped, and it got down to 14 degrees that night, and that stupid sleeping bag is so warm that about halfway through the night I had to unzip it something because I was just burning up in it.
I don't know that mine's that good. I mean, come on.
Well,
We
it's-
both work in a freaking freezer, so if we can't come up with the right shit to stay warm, there's something wrong with us.
Yeah. Yeah, but man, you work in a freezer, and sometimes that turns you a wussy towards the cold.
It's a lot different than what you think it's going to be.
Yeah. Well, it's so dry in there. It's such a dry cold that, and then you come out like here in the wintertime and it's such a wet cold. It's, wow.
I like to watch Syntax's videos when he goes out hiking and camping in the wintertime.
Yeah. Yeah, I've still yet to sit down and watch that one where he about gets blowed off the ridge.
He does. His buddy Mike falls square on his ass when he gets top of that mountain. They said they had sustained winds of like 40 to 60 and wind gusts of 100.
Dang. And they're out camping in this.
Yeah. You got to see how they tie their tents out. They take Walmart sacks and they dig holes where the tent stakes would go, and they fill Walmart sacks with snow, right, and tie them off where your tent stakes would go, drop them in that hole and bury it. And hold your tent in place.
I'll be doggone. That takes a special kind of crazy to be doing that.
Oh, I miss Nothing Fancy. That's when I first started watching him. It was because of his hikes, not his gun reviews.
Yeah.
And he was like, he goes up in them mountains in Utah in the middle of freaking winter.
Yeah.
100 pounds of gear, knives. You want to talk about crazy. But he seems like he doesn't do that anymore. Which that's too bad.
He doesn't do a whole lot of running guns anymore either, does he?
It was his videos and Syntax videos that really got me back into wanting to do this.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely enjoyable. No doubt about that.
There's my baton.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to burn that yet. I might want that again.
Keyword being yet. We'll cook it tomorrow for breakfast.
Well, I went on that first overnighter last year. Even though it didn't go as planned, because I didn't have a very good pack, the wrong shoes, I was hooked.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And it is a lot better having somebody go with you.
Oh, yeah. Somebody to talk to. Share the camp chores.
Somebody to talk to besides that camera. It don't talk back, but it does leave comments, though.
Hey, don't forget those colorful flames, man.
Oh, yeah, where'd I put those? Let me get those. We gotta get those.
Dang, we're like kids now. But hey, I'd choose being a kid over an adult any day of the week.
Guys, these are called Funky Flames. I think my niece bought me these for Christmas. And if I remember right, all you do is just throw this whole thing in the fire. You don't even open it. Do not open package. Do not cook over colorful flames. All right.
Oh yeah, I see a little color. Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Just do it on top.
No, it looks pretty cool coming up through all that. But sitting here, noticing how we got camp set up and everything, and the way the wind's blowing, you're going to have to stay up. Watch the campfire burn down. Because it's blowing everything your way. I'll tell you what though, doing this after working till midnight last night and going to bed at 2 and being up at 6, that's going to whip my butt.
I know, I could not get to sleep last night.
I couldn't either. I kept going over my pack and making sure I had everything I wanted.
I don't know if the camera's picking that up, but it is changing the color of the flames.
Yeah, it is. It's working real well. There's blues and greens and funky blues and greens. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I guess they named it right, Funky Flames. Well, that blue right down yonder in yonder, that is awesome.
Oh,
See
yeah.
that? Yeah.
Yeah, you got a better look at it than I do.
Well, here, I'll scoot over. Oh man, now I'm right in the smoke.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. I hope the camera's getting that. If nothing else, Funky Flames is getting a good review.
There's like 4 more of those in that box, but I only brought one.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
I should have saved it till it got really dark.
Yeah.
It's still working though.
Yeah, it is. It's going mad over here. I don't know if I'd want to cook a fish over it.
It says not to.
It says not
Not
to.
to cook over it.
Okay, I gotta get out of the smoke for a minute. There's only so much secondhand smoke I can stand. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the lake in the morning. The sun's coming out if I get up there.
What was cool when I made it down there last time is the way the sun was hitting it. It put the reflection of the other side on the water.
Yeah.
If you've seen that in my video or not.
Yeah.
But,
Yes, I did.
and what was sad for me was shooting the video, I didn't see it.
Yeah.
Until I got home and watched it. That's why sometimes I think I want to come out and just not shoot any video at all. So I don't miss anything because I'm staring at the camera. Matter of fact, me and Jason Fishaholic Snyder, I think we're talking about that the other day. I think that's who it was. About sometimes you just don't want to shoot video.
Yeah.
You know, you just want to be out in nature.
Well, tomorrow, before we pack up and head out of here, we're gonna review the Wicked walking stick a little bit. It's
Yeah.
gonna go on YouTube.
Yeah, people got to know about your walking stick.
Yeah, they got to.
I bet Bob will get a kick out of that.
No, I wish I would have brought some of the stun darts for it. We'd have fun now. I'd wallop you a good one.
We ought to use them on old Hammock Hank down there. In the middle of the night. They'd be like, "What the hell?" I'm really curious what he ended up doing, because you know he ain't sleeping in that hammock tonight. And after he fell out of it like 2 or 3 times.
Oh man, and the last time he landed right on his shoulder blades and the backside of his head, that could not have been comfortable at all, but it was comical.
Kind of shows you why you should test your gear, I guess, before you bring it out.
Yeah. If you ain't got trees in your yard to test that kind of gear, borrow your neighbor's.
Could have saved himself a lot of embarrassment.
Yeah, because the first thing he'd do is jump up and look around and see if anybody's looking. And fortunately, I got to see it happen both times. The worst person in the world he'd ever want to see it. And those things are still going down in there.
You know, just my luck, he'll be like one of my 60 some odd subscribers. And I won't even know it, you know. He's like, I'm gonna get that caveman next time I see him in Arkansas.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess maybe we ought not be so quick to laugh. But I can't help it.
Oh no, that stuff's funny right there.
But then again, I'm the type of guy that can roll down the side of one of these mountains out here, and if it don't kill me, I'm gonna laugh about it. Even though it happened to me. Because my motto is if you can't laugh at yourself, you ain't got no right to laugh at nobody else. just sat here all night and watched the fire. I don't know how long eyelids would stay open. Oh, yes. That's a whippoorwill, man.
Yeah. Yeah, if I could haul that chair I got back in this hole.
Oh,
That
man.
one that's got the folding chair, got the footrest and the pillows. I'd never get in my tent.
I'd have been the only one doing camp chores. What are you talking about? Then I'd have been kicking you out of it. It's my turn to ride that lazy boy.
That chair's too heavy to pack in anywhere.
Man, I hope that whippoorwill goes all night. No, not that one.
His name probably will too.
Yeah, probably. Man, I was really in hopes we'd see a bear.
I haven't seen anything this time. Seen those deer last time I was down here by myself.
Yeah, that was kind of before the whole hiking camping season kicked off too, though. Critters were still, not jittery.
And I've never been down here when everything's greened out. I don't know. From the guy I talked to when I was doing the trail over, and I want to say it was the two loops that go to the lake. I can't remember the name of the loops now, but it's here in Hobbs. And he was telling me the tick season doesn't last that long in these parts.
Really?
And I was down here, it was summertime. And I never saw one, never got a tick on me all day long.
Well, what really astounds me is being down here in a forest like this, and there's no squirrels.
Yep, I ain't seen a one.
That just, I guess only in Arkansas. The forests that look just like this up in southern Missouri, by God, they are full of squirrels.
Yeah, go deer hunting, you'll find all the squirrels.
Yeah. Oh, I hope that whippoorwill goes all night on. Well, I'm going to sleep like a baby on it.
Morning of day 2. Yes, it is. We got another fire going. We got our gear scattered everywhere. I got my coffee made, phone charging, Hammock Hake and Troop 101 left their fire going, which is not smart. But we're getting ready to go filter some water and have some breakfast. Oh, let me show you this. What we got here, Shane?
That's the Wicked walking stick.
The Wicked walking stick.
It works real good for taking anything you want. The little darts are pretty mean. They'll take squirrels and stuff.
He's been trying to convince me to get one of these.
But this, I've taken squirrels, rabbits, fish in shallow water, snakes, you name it, these will bring it down. But it takes an awful lot of air to run this thing.
Got something new I wanted to show you guys. I picked this up at Academy. You've seen my gear video where I was by the creek. I had a separate kit for my flashlights and my fire kit. And I found this at Academy, and you can hook it to your waist belt. So in here I've got my tinder, matches, wet fire. You open up this other compartment. This little slot here is where I had a charger for my phone. We got light sticks, fat wood. In here, got my headlamp. flashlight. On this side, it's got all these slots here where you can store stuff. Got my extra batteries. This little flashlight we'll be seeing later. I just got this off Amazon for like $3. We tested it out last night and that thing is bright. Got hand warmers, matches, ferro rod, emergency blanket, duct tape. And all this holds all this stuff, like $10 at Academy. It's some more of the Game Winner brand like you've seen my last pack. Holds a lot of stuff. I like it. Well, we made it to the lake so we can get some water to filter, and a boat just came through and stirred up a bunch of mud. But that's alright. That's what the Sawyer's for. And the water's up. Last time I was here, you could get another 10 or 15 feet out. But now that the water's up, it's getting into this clay and dirt, mucking up the edges. You've all seen this before. And right down there is the culprit who stirred this stuff up. There's a fire pit right there. Alright, let's get some bottles filled up so we can filter some water and have some breakfast. Well guys, breakfast this morning, some hot chocolate, scrambled eggs, and bacon. And we're in a bit of a hurry, but we're going to stay later. If I can get this to come up, I'll show you why. If you can see that, that's what we got coming at us. We probably got, it'll be raining by the time we get back to the car. So we're going to have some breakfast. Shane's heating his water up in the coals. I got mine on the stove. We're going to have some food. And we're going to get out of here before the storms get here. Hopefully. See you in a little bit. We about got camp tore down. But before we leave, I wanted to do an update on this Dan's Depot Woodsman's knife. Now I still like the knife. The sheath, not so much. Sit down, snapped right off. I'm gonna have to get a different sheath for it because I really like the knife. But Dan's Depot, the sheath is junk. We are all packed up and ready to go. There's the leaves I put down for my bedding, not near enough. There's Shane's pack. What is it?
That is Victorian.
It's a Voodoo Tactical Victorian? Praetorian.
It'll carry a rifle.
Yeah, his like that one I got. Well, his is more tactical. Will carry a rifle. And obviously carry about 30 pounds of gear too, because that's what's in it.
Yeah, which is about 25 too much.
We're getting ready to douse the fire. Now the trail goes that way, but we discovered this morning when we went and got firewood, or got water, I mean. And I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a blaze right down there on that center tree. And we head that way and cut about at least 20 minutes and 2 big hills off our trip. So that'll be nice. So we're gonna make sure we got everything all picked up and we're gonna head out. See ya. So what'd you think so far?
I love it. It's great.
Your first backpacking trip. It was pretty nice. Cool, but not cold. Only broke a sweat on the uphills. We took that shortcut to try to beat the rain out of here. We'll probably still stop and take a break somewhere. Probably by the lake. Before we do the last, say, mile, which is half uphill. It's not so bad. Once you're done anyway, you go, oh, that's not so bad. Now I can get in the car and go get a cheeseburger and a Coke. But we got a ways to go yet, so we'll get back with you.
You're pretty. Your camo's awesome, dude. All right, brother. There you go, my little friend. See you next time when you're 6 foot long.
Yep. Well, that was cool. Well, we were back to the lake. We're about to the Pigeon Roost overlook. I could get a shot of that big boy. And oh, there's 3 of them. We're gonna go down here to the Pigeon Roost overlook and take a break. Well, Shane got ahead of me. I think he's anxious to take a break. his first hike out. I can say it's really nice having a friend along. We've been friends for 20 years or better. This is the first time we've actually gone out and camped or hiked or done anything like this. He'll be sore in the morning, but I think he'll tell you it was worth it. It's a really nice area. So I'm gonna get caught up with him. See you in a minute. We have reached the last little stretch to the trailhead, which is all uphill.
Hey me!
I'll let you, oh my camera's about ready to die. I'll let you lead whenever you're ready.
I'm ready, I guess.
That way you can set the pace. See you guys at the top.
Do this again, yeah. I'm gonna set my tent up on the couch and watch nature videos.
Right up there is where the car's parked, so we're done. There's people up there, so I'm not gonna shoot when we get up there. And what'd you say about doing this again?
I said, yeah, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna set my tent up on the couch and watch nature videos.
We had a great trip.
I did.
It was a lot of fun.
I'm definitely gonna do it a lot more.
The weather was perfect. It never got hot. I don't think it ever got above like 62 yesterday.
No, and I don't think it got below 40.
It's 58 now, and I don't believe that because we got a nice cool breeze coming through. So we're gonna hike the rest of the way up here to the parking lot, get this stuff off, and go get some cheeseburgers. See ya. As you can tell, we got out just in time.